Hey, 반갑습니다. Alright, I'm here with my friend Lenka. Lenka has been a friend of mine from a church that we used to attend together uptown. I'm way downtown right now, but I get a lot of questions about vegan food choices and Korean food, that if you can come to Korea and be a vegan in Korea. And the quick answer is yes, you can. Just talking about Korean food. They have many choices, but a lot of the food is plant-based, a lot of seaweed, a lot of fruits, veggies, things like that, rice, and they get a lot of their protein from things like tofu, which is soy, right?
Yes.
So, also the other side of the coin is Busan is internationalizing itself, so you have a lot of vegan places that are popping up, and that's what we're doing right here. We're at a vegan restaurant that isn't really Korean food. I'm going to be doing another video for that. But the reason why I asked Lenka to join, not just because she's a friend, but she's actually studying for your doctorate, is that right?
Yeah, holistic doctor.
To be a holistic doctor, and so she's actually very knowledgeable. I like my McDonald's, I like meat, so I'm not really super knowledgeable on that. Alright, so the first thing that we ordered was this faux chicken, which is jack bean chicken. And they say that it's air fried, which basically means they bread it, it looks like, and is that right? They bread it? They bread it and then they heat it. I guess like dry heat or something like that, that gives it a kind of like a sensation that it's being fried, yeah. Second thing that we got is jack bean cutlets, which is also air fried. Bean cutlet air fried with sunflower oil and brown rice powder and mustard sauce. Last thing we ordered is lentil bean burger. Organically grown tomatoes. There's an apple on there, lettuce, mayo, bulgogi sauce, and mustard. Alright, these are our drinks. This is a blueberry smoothie.
Green smoothie.
Green smoothie, what is it? Kale?
Kale, apple.
And it's obviously organic, right?
Yes.
So, I want to try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's very thick. Tastes blueberry.
Banana in it too.
Banana and green kale. I guess green kale by itself would be kind of gross, right?
Yeah.
Jack bean chicken. Right? The bean cutlet. And the burger. So we're going to dig in. You're getting your doctorate.
Yes.
And what is it again?
Holistic medicine.
Holistic medicine. Now what? Lenka's an English teacher.
Yes.
She teaches 42 classes a day. A lot of classes.
A maximum 11 classes a day.
A lot of classes, but you also study for your doctorate in holistic medicine.
I have a baby too. His name is Eden, and my partner and we've been living this lifestyle for over a year and a half, the vegan lifestyle together, and it has been very beneficial. Actually, even Eden, he's a vegan baby. He's basically the poster child for this restaurant.
Literally?
We come in and they just kind of advertise him. Oh, look, everybody, here's Eden. He's
the natural baby.
The vegan baby, yeah. He was born naturally at home.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, without any medication or anything.
Wow, you're hardcore.
Yeah.
She's from Canada, so the girls in Canada don't mess around. This is the patty. I'm just going to show them that. This is the soy patty that's flavored like chicken. Let me just... It tastes chickeny, but it's a little doughy.
Really?
Not doughy, like, because it's made out of bean. But it tastes really good. Okay, and this is the jack bean cutlet, also made out of soy bean. So these are kind of like chicken tenders or chicken fingery type. And you know what? Now this is baked And essentially it's baked. They call it air fried. I'm assuming it's kind of like baking it, dry air. But the surface of it really does seem like it's fried. That's actually pretty good. It really does.
Yeah, it tastes like chicken wings, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually pretty good. This is definitely more believable as a faux dip. And here is the burger. It's flavored with bulgogi, made with lentil beans. Looks like a burger, made with bean. I'm going to try it. It's pretty good. And the reason why a place like this is good is because there are a lot of people, more and more people, that hear about Korea and eating live animals, like all the seafood, they like to eat it alive. And samgyeopsal, which is grilled pork, and bulgogi, which is grilled beef. And there's a lot of meat in many of their dishes, whether it be seafood or something like that. And if you don't know how to navigate your way through the dishes, if you're not really up on Korean culture and things like that, it's hard to know when you get here what am I going to eat. So this is a good place. Mostly foreigners coming in and out of here. That's pretty good. I mean, I would never say this is beef. I would never say this is bulgogi. But if you don't know, if you're not someone who trains or something like that, beans are a huge quality protein source.
It makes for a healthy body, I was going to say, with eating. I went through a whole process, even before he was conceived, before he was born. Like, I did a summer of just juicing, of eating really healthy. I was really inspired, like spiritually inspired to do that. And everything was like pretty smooth, and like he's so healthy. He's never been sick, not even once. He's 8 months old now. And we feel really blessed, really lucky, and so like it gave me a really healthy body, clean body, to live my life properly. And you know how much I work right now.
Yeah. And
also taking care of him is like another job, and then I'm studying as well on top of that. Like, I don't lack energy, like I make juices at home. I juice carrots, apples, beets, beetroot. I make green juices.
If somebody wanted to come here, and start juicing or continue juicing from back home, where did you buy the juicer and whatnot?
Well, the foreign community is really good, like in the sense that like there's a lot of not sharing, but like people may be here for a year or maybe 2 years, and then they sell their stuff. So I got my juicer for just $60, and it's a really big one, and it's worth about $300.
Just buy it on something like Korea Bridge or something like that. One thing that I've had a problem with is finding produce, fruits, vegetables, like a variety of them. Where do you get your stuff to put in the juicer?
Well, I live in Gwangan, and there's a fresh fruit market right across the street, and vegetable too. So farmers sell their stuff, like anything from apples, tangerines, broccoli, potatoes, tomatoes, lettuce, just you name it.
More expensive or about the same, less expensive than back home?
Actually, I don't remember the prices back home anymore. I've been here for about 4 years, but I can say that you can get like a small basket full of apples, like maybe 5 or 6 apples for about $5.
Right.
So about that.
And it's about 1 or 2 apples for a glass of juice? No.
For glass, I always make a lot of it, so
I see.
yeah, I make a lot at once. So for about a glass, just one is enough. 1.5 maybe, and then a carrot, a lemon. Yeah.
Now, how about for Korean food? Do you eat much Korean food?
Yeah, we like to go out and eat, and
What do you? Because you're a strict vegan, right? You're like 100% vegan, pretty much, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what would you do? Like, what are the dishes that your core Korean dishes? Not places like this, but if you were to go to a Korean place.
Well, it is quite limited, to be honest, because most of the restaurants here are like pork and beef restaurants, and a lot of Korean food which has meat products in it. But when I go out, like, I like to get bibimbap, which is mixed rice. And although it comes with an egg on top, you can just kind of take it off. Or
Unless you're what, an vegetarian? What is it called?
if
You
you're a
can eat
vegetarian,
Vegetarian?
yeah, if you're a vegetarian, you can eat eggs and milk products, but vegans don't.
So bibimbap.
Yeah, bibimbap. Then, like, I'm sure that some kind of animal product slips in there, like sometimes. So
Sometimes they put beef, but you can just tell them if you come to Korea or you go to a Korean restaurant, you could probably just say no gogi.
yeah, like gogi bagel. Yeah. So we like to order kimchi jjigae gogi bagel. I know, like, they say that, like, even kimchi has fish in it, like fish sauce. Or,
Oh, right.
So, like, you can't avoid it. Like, we do, I don't want to say compromise, but sometimes, I mean, like, yeah, like, I do like to cook at home, and I like to get as many juices, like, of my own stuff at home as I can. Sundubu is another Korean dish that you can have without meat. That's tofu. It's like sundubu. It has tofu in it and mushrooms for the protein. Tofu.
Sundubu jjigae is seafood, right? Sundubu is tofu soup. And there's many, many different types of tofu soup, so you want to be careful. Some of them have like oysters, some of them have beef, ham and cheese. They'll put a bunch of stuff in there, but some of it is just straight tofu. And that's a really good protein source.
And kimbap, sometimes you can ask to get it without ham, like you can say ham bagel, and without the egg, just like a really plain kimbap.
Kimbap.
Yeah.
Those little rolls, for those of you that don't know, it's those rolls of rice. California roll, you can visualize that. Kimbap is that. I just asked them not to put like ham or tuna or beef or stuff like that in there. And you can have vegetarian, vegan.
Yes. Like, even like when I work at the school where I work, I teach kindergarten, and we get lunches there, so it's really hard to avoid it. Like, you want to sometimes eat with other people too, and most of the time, right? So I do the best I can.
Although if you come here with public school, your school serves your lunch. You're a hot one, right? So some hot ones will give you food. A lot of those lunches are, I mean, sometimes I look at it and there's no meat in it on some of the lunches. Seaweed, soy, things like that. You can just pick out the meat if that's an issue with you. And then in your free time, on your own meals, obviously you can eat at places like this, or you can buy your own food, either at like local markets. Costco is here, you can buy in bulk. So it is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible in Busan.
Definitely.